Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking into some news that broke last night. The Telegraph reported that Harry, he did an interview. And in that interview, he is saying that the royal family withheld his security so he wouldn't leave the royal family, which isn't exactly what happened. At the time, he was getting on his freedom flight and he wanted to leave and he couldn't stand it. He wasn't protected. They said they weren't protected by the royals. Yet it's just discombobulated, incoherent, what he's trying to say at the minute. He said, in one hand, he said he wasn't protected by the royals. In the other hand, he said the royals were trying to keep him to be protected. It makes zero sense. So today we're going to look into the cards and see what really is going on with Harry. Now, I've picked it up on this before. I've said for a long time he's going to re-engage attacks against the royals and they're going to go for it. And it's going to be worse than before. I've said that he's conspiratorial and paranoid all the way through. And he's getting worse. I think his motivations for wanting the security is pride, wounded ego, dented ego, and from my previous readings, and of course there's wanting it for status and for free security and for international protected person status and all of the fawning that brings when they visit a country. So with that being said, that's my previous readings. We're going to look into what is going on with Harry with this statement. Now, there are things that will have been covered up in court that we weren't allowed to hear. And he is not only, he's kind of like breaching the court stuff because he's talking about stuff he's found out and implying that there was stuff in the hearing and he's talking about it. And I don't think that's if it's behind closed doors, it's meant to be behind closed doors for a reason. And we only get his interpretation of it. We don't get the security services, Ravek's interpretation, or the royal family's interpretation of it, because he's broken that silence, which is terrible. So, but these people can't necessarily go to the Telegraph and say, "Oh, I'm representative of the Home Office and Harry's talking smack," or "I'm representative of the government," or "I'm representative of the royal family." You're not going to get King Charles rock up on I wish he would, but he's not going to rock up on the BBC and say, and diss the dumb prince who's already dumb enough. Oh, I don't know, guys. Let's pull some cards, eh? If you're new here, I work in layers. First layer will be a Celtic cross spread. I'll probably pull some more cards. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Now, I love a good conspiracy theory, but Harry's conspiracy theories are born out of a persecution complex, jealousy and envy. It's not trying to make sense of the world. It's just trying to make himself do that he is the forever victim. There's no coming back from this, and we've had the Fool in Reverse and the Tower and Doors Closed and everything for like the last few months, and this is it. This is the build up. This is clearly he's damaged to carry on like this. He's effectively, as his father is the head of state, he's suing his father's government. He's effectively suing his father. I hope you realise that. It's a long way. It might sound like a bit of a reach, but when you break it down to the bare bones, he's not happy. Guys, the 3 Cups is in reverse. Harry, lay off the Colombian marching powder, dude. You are messy. You are not thinking right. You have bad people around you telling stuff in your ear and telling you what you want to hear. It's a bad party. It's a bad place you're in. He's not well, guys. He's really not well. The Knight of Coins is in reverse. This is all about financially. He wants that. He wants the IPP status. He wants the status financially, and it'll give him gravitas when he's dealing with, the small people in Hollywood. It makes him feel special. It makes him feel like he's better than Katy Perry or Bloomin', I don't know, Kim Kardashian or whatever. It makes him feel better. It elevates his ego. That Knight of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Harry relates to the sun sign of Virgo. That's his sun sign. And the Pentacle suite is relating to earth signs, which Virgo is. He doesn't like his reputation damaged. He wants people to see him as a young, happy-go-lucky. He wants people to see him. He wants the same press that he had before he left the royal family. Before he married Meghan, he wants the same press, but he doesn't realize he's not going to get it, because he doesn't realize that he showed his true character to the world, and you can't put that away. He hasn't just done it once. He's done it twice, thrice, 4, 5. Once can be a blip. Twice is a bit of a, I'm not sure. 3 is a pattern. 2 of Wands, door closed. That's the door closed again. And the 3 of Wands is in reverse. He is creating trouble, causing trouble. He wants disruption here. He really, really wants disruption. He's got some bad people around him. Listen, poison goes where it's welcome. And it was very welcome to Harry, because he feels so unjustly done to by everyone. That 3 of Wands in reverse underneath. He's working with people in different countries. So there'll be people in the States, obviously, and in the United Kingdom. Probably other places as well. But he's just been to Ukraine, hasn't he? And there's this kind of leverage being put on that he could travel somewhere else and be somewhere else, but he can't be safe in the kingdom, and it's his family that's done it. Shuts a schmuck. The 8 of Coins is in reverse. There has been some financial losses here. One of the problems as well as the financial losses, is the 8 of Coins is all about mastery and work. And when it's in reverse, you see, he's not found his niche. The only outlet, the only thing he can grapple with is stuff related to him. He is a narcissist. And he's going to want to, and I've been saying he's a narcissist since 2019, since I started doing readings on YouTube. And I thought it for a long time before that, even before he married Meghan, but that's a different story. The 8 of Coins is in reverse. That 8 of Coins in reverse, he hasn't got a purpose, a vocation. He's self-obsessed, so a lot of the stuff he's doing is coming after people who damage his ego. And he thinks that's a purpose. It's not. That's not a vocation. A vocation is where you sacrifice something of yourself to do something that you want to do. And he's not. He's amplifying himself, if you will. Oh, here we go. It's Queen of Wands in reverse. Meghan is a Leo. We're going to get something around the... this came out in the reading the other day. We're going to get something around with the Queen of Wands in reverse. We're going to get something around her stupid damn podcasts relating to this. He could well be blaming some of the problems that he's encountered with Ravek and his IPP. He's going to say it's a bias. It's because Meghan is X, Y, or Z, this, that, and the other, and all of that stuff. That's what he's going to try and do. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. He thinks this story that he's told the Telegraph is beneficial to him. it's helping him restructure and reshape his narrative. It's a bit of revisionist history, if you will. He is going in there, and this is a relief to him that he can say this. Let's see what's surrounding him. Yeah, the star is in reverse. People aren't buying it. He thinks this is a healing moment. He thinks this will get him back into the whole, I've been marginalized like my mother was marginalized and all of that stuff. I was just saying this in the other reading, in a reading from a few days ago. I was just saying that energy, and this was before this happened. That star in reverse, he is, it's not going to sit right. It's not healing. He's saying it. He might say it's healing, but it's not. It's a calculated thing. Now, the star is a very hopeful card in the tarot. Very hopeful, but when it's in reverse, everything goes weird. So it's not going to land right. I'm really surprised. I'm really, really surprised. There's the Fool in reverse. Oh, Harry's going to do an interview or something, and it's going to go really badly. He's going to Prince Andrew himself. He really is. There's going to be another interview. There's something coming. The Fool in reverse. He's going to make more of a mess than he already is. What he's hoping for, he wants people. He's trying to disrupt things on people that are talking about him. He is absolutely. You might have noticed there's been another hit piece on Dan Wootton this week, and I don't know what's going on there. And that's not me saying Dan's done anything. I haven't read into the article. I just saw it. Of course, it's been shared around the internet by people who are, anti-Dan, anti-Megxiteers, anti the royal family, anti-this, But there is an element that he wants troubled, stirred up. The best thing you can do with people like that is not to bite and keep going and ignore them. That Fool in reverse, there's something big coming. Something. He is gonna overstep his mark again. He's gonna bat things off the wall again. It's just an absolute mess. Let's have a look and see what the real royals think of it. Let's just get the energy from the palace. We're not focusing on the king or anything. There's plenty of time to do that. Let's just see how the palace are dealing with this absolute numpty. My God. My goodness me. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, give and take, keep it going. 5 of Cups in reverse. They're ready for him. They are ready for his noise. This hasn't caught them off guard. I would have thought it would have caught them off guard because, but mind you, the cards have been saying that William and them lot know something's coming. They're fully aware of it. The Hierophant they are going into palace mode. Big style. I would say with the Hierophant upright, I think the judiciary, the state, all its machinations, we're looking at it from more of a palace point of view, as in the state, not the family, the state point of view. That it's not went well. The juxtaposition. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse for Harry, no purpose and everything, but the state has got a purpose at the 8 of Pentacles, and they were ready and they're prepared for stuff like this. They're about 3 steps ahead of him. They are about 3 steps ahead of him so far. And the Chariot. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. 3 of Cups. A celebration. A smugness. Okay, let me just go through these cards really quickly. The Chariot coming up. There's a sense that everything is getting steered in a certain direction. Now, the Chariot also relates to sun sign Cancer. We have got 2 Cancerians in the royals at the moment. We have got the Queen and we have got the Prince of Wales. Both of them are sun sign Cancer. And both of them have been mercilessly at the end of the Dumb Prince's irks. So there's something coming up with them. The Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles in the royals. That is Catherine, Princess of Wales. The palace is going to protect Catherine. The 8 of Wands is in reverse. There is going to be some deflection. I don't know what's happened, but you know, there is something. There is going to be some more of a people walking in lockstep now to deal with what is turning out to be worse than the Duke of Windsor, to be honest with you. Because the Duke of Windsor was a lot of things. And he was in with some nasty pasties. But what he didn't do was constantly lob truth bombs, which aren't truth bombs, at the royals. He didn't organise and push bots and Sussex squaddy activists or whatever they are just to go after people and attack people. I've been accused of being paid by Kensington Palace this week. I mean, it would be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. But no, I'm not. I'm not. Even if they wanted to send me some jam, I'm up for that. But I doubt they would. But I'm definitely not paid by anyone, to be honest. I'm here, free range, independent. My goodness. What a week. The Page of Pentacles here. That's interesting because the Sussex's kids would come up to me as a reader as the Page of Pentacles. So the palace have got something on the mind when it comes to the line of succession, something when it comes onto the line in with regards to the Sussex alleged invisible recollections, maybe if they exist, children. And the Three of Cups. Harry's really bit. He is just raging and accusing them of all kinds. But no one's really done anything yet apart from grey rocked him, which is not engaged with him. But he's took a personal issue with his father and his family, and basically whatever it's his issue. I don't think the king's done anything wrong, but he's took his issue with his father and his family, and he's turned it into waging war against the state. And that's really stupid, to be honest with you, especially if you're in the wrong, and especially if you're raging because you don't get a privilege from the state that normal people don't have, that even some celebrities don't have. Even some ex-politicians, people who've done a lot of good for this country, don't get that level of protection. And they still work there. They're still promoting it. But Harry, nah. But the state is going to win. They knew this was coming. They just think it's somebody with the Five of Cups crossing over. They just think he's crying over spilt milk and he's being a child. What an absolute doilum. We're going to go through how the King's doing and William and everybody about this in another reading. I just thought I'd do this one for you right now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that reading, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you soon for some more readings. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye.